Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, SIMPLR here. So what if you could turn your phone into a retro handheld console that feels like it came straight out of the 90s, but with modern power? Today we're taking a look at the GameSir Pocket 1, a super compact, ultra-light Bluetooth controller clearly inspired by the original Game Boy. The big question is this just nostalgia bait, or is it actually one of the best budget mobile controllers you can buy right now? Let's unbox it and find out. Inside of the box you get the instructions manual with some nice artwork, a set of GameSir stickers, a USB-C to USB-A charging cable, and an elastic lanyard. The controller itself comes inside the protective plastic slider case, which is a really thoughtful addition, which is great to protect the controller. The lanyard can attach directly to the case, making it easier to carry around without worrying about damage. Right away, the controller gives off a strong retro vibe. It features a classic grey body with ready burgundy style buttons that instantly remind you of the original Game Boy color scheme. It's not trying to be flashy or modern, it knows exactly what it is. Weighing only 62 grams, it's incredibly light, which makes it perfect for everyday carry. There are no analog sticks here, just the D-pad and face buttons, staying true to the Game Boy inspired design. And honestly, it doesn't need analog sticks to succeed at what it's built for. The buttons use a rubber membrane, so they feel tactile and satisfying when pressed. The D-pad has a slightly grippy texture with a cushioned rubber membrane, giving it that nostalgic feel while still being comfortable for longer sessions. Even the rubber start and select buttons add to that classic aesthetic. You also get additional shoulder buttons and triggers, which use tactile switches. That's a bonus for a controller this compact. That's definitely a bonus for a controller that's this small. Inside the controller, you get a 600 mAh battery that gives you around 30 hours of estimated gameplay, which is really impressive considering its size. One of the standout features is the USB-C pass-through charging. This means you can charge your phone while it's connected to the controller, so you don't have to worry about your iPhone, your Android, or the controller running out of battery mid-game. Setting up is very straightforward. When you open the controller, it powers on automatically. You simply pair it via Bluetooth. Slide your phone into place and you're ready to go. So with my iPhone 17 Pro attached, it clamps securely and provides stability while holding it. There's also padding inside the clamp area, so you don't need to worry about scratching or damaging your phone when inserting it or removing it. In terms of ergonomics, it feels good in the hands overall. Yes, it can feel slightly cramped compared to a full-size PlayStation or Xbox controller, but that's expected given its compact size. After a short while, you just get used to it. It generally feels like you're holding a vertical gaming handheld. One small drawback which I noticed after a week of use is the shoulder buttons and triggers, as they sit at the same height and close together, so occasionally it can be tricky to differentiate between them. However, in most retro games, you won't be using those buttons anyway. Because the phone sits vertically inside the controller, it works best with a 4.3 or 10.9 aspect ratio games. So that includes the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color titles. They look fantastic as they use the screen space optimally. With Game Boy Advance games, however, the usable screen area is reduced by almost half. If you try to play a 16:9 game while the phone is attached vertically, it will look quite small and slightly squashed. That said, you can always attach your phone from the controller and play horizontally. It still works perfectly. Just keep in mind that if the controller disconnects after closing it, you can simply hold the home button to enter pairing mode again. Thanks to its Bluetooth capabilities, the controller isn't limited to just mobile gaming. It works with iOS and Android devices, connects to PC, it can even pair with a Nintendo Switch 1 or 2. So that means you can technically play the new Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green on the big screen, while still using those classic Game Boy style controls, which is a really cool experience for those retro fans. The GameSir app adds even more functionality. It shows the controller's battery status, allows firmware updates, which you should always check, especially when you first receive the controller, and it lets you set a sleep timer of up to 20 minutes, and that puts your controller into sleep mode when not in use. You can remap every button on the controller, choose between a Switch layout or Xbox layout, and even enable keyboard mode, which binds keyboard inputs to the controller. There's also a gamepad test feature to ensure that every button is functioning properly. One of my favorite features is the display scaling option, which lets you increase the screen real estate while the phone is attached. You can even configure the D-pad to act like a left or right analog stick, which makes playing Dreamcast or N64 titles possible. For emulation, the easiest apps to use is RetroArch or Delta, and this controller really shines when running older console emulators. Alright, let's dive into some gameplay. be honest, after using the GameSir Pocket 1 for over a week now, I can confidently say that this is part of my everyday carry. Its compact size makes it convenient, it takes up very little space in a backpack or a sling bag, and the protective slider case keeps the button safe when not in use. Of course, mobile gaming will drain your phone's battery over time, so carrying a small power bank is important. This controller will set you back £34.99, which in my opinion is very affordable. It offers a solid build quality, good battery life, Bluetooth versatility, customization options, and that strong retro aesthetic, all without breaking the bank. So overall, the GameSir Pocket 1 is clearly designed with retro games in mind. It's not trying to replace your full-size console controller, and it's not aiming to compete with the high-end mobile gaming grips. Instead, it focuses on delivering a nostalgic, compact, and affordable retro gaming experience. And it does this very well. If you love emulation and you appreciate classic GameBoy aesthetics, and you want something lightweight that you can carry anywhere, then this controller makes a lot of sense. So if you do want to pick this up, I'll leave the link in the description. If you made it to the end of this video, comment retro, and I'll be sure to give it a like. I genuinely appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech and gaming related content. And until next time everyone, take care.
It's not a game, it's a rich game.